Hello folks, Akira here. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video in this channel, so I really hope you guys will be watching the video till the end to support me. So in this video we're gonna make a breakdown of this cool thumbnail right here. So I will show you what kind of things I did, what materials did I add, what kind of effects I have used, filters, what tools I've used, and everything. You'll know everything you need to know. Okay, so this thumbnail was ordered by a client of mine who plays Captain America, as you can see. Firstly, he didn't ask for much of the details, so he just left everything to me, from the color selection and the thumbnail style, everything. He just wanted the text here, this supporting shadow, that's all, and he just wanted a kill fit. The rest of the things, it was all done by me to like my thinking. So I'm pretty much happy with the output. And if you want the project file, you want the Photoshop file of this thumbnail, you can check my Payhip store. It's really cheap. It will just cost you a couple of bucks. You will get every resource out here which I have used, all of these things. Okay, if you face any problem after buying this or anything you need some support, you can contact me on Discord. So okay, let's start the breakdown video. So what I did is, first, this is a picture. This is a map picture from the browser. You can just type Marvel Rivals maps, and this is gonna take you to fandom. You can just use this. I normally use this, or else you can just go to the image section and you can just check out anything. You can work with any thumbnail you want, and then just go to any of the map section, and then this is the background picture. So you just copy it and then paste it here. All right, so after pasting it, you just kind of hit Ctrl+T, and you can zoom it a bit. After zooming it, what I did is I just went to filter and blur, radial blur, and then hit zoom. This will give you a zoom effect in the thumbnail, which really is a good effect to make this kind of blurry without damaging the details in the map. Okay, and then next we're gonna make a kill feed. So about kill feed, you can see that I have changed some of the text and I have not changed some of the text, which really depends upon the character, because you just have to make some smart hooks. Okay, because the character is the character almost hides the thing, so it's not necessary for me to rename everything. It's kind of time waste, but the character pose is different than this. You have to adjust accordingly, so you know what I mean. And for the kill feed, again I have a kill logo, which you can get it from rivalskins.com. You can it's like a whole library of resources, Marvel Rivals resources. So you can pretty much get everything, or else if you don't get something you need, you can just go to your browser and check out for it. Might take extra time and effort to find it, but still you can find it. You can pretty much find anything you want. But okay, let's just get all these things. And this is the the logo, kill logo. You can just you can go through anything. It doesn't have to be. I don't think this is the actual kill feed thing for the kill feed, but still, if it matches, then it's perfectly fine. All right, and then what I added is a text of Bucky and the name of the player, which is the Demoptopus. Okay, and then I just added PNGs. If you want these PNGs, then surely I will make a pack of Marvel Rivals assets for you guys, so you can work with it. I have a whole bunch of library which I often use them, which really helps to boost your workflow, make your thumbnails very fast, clean, and accurate. So if you want, then I'll upload it in the Payhip for really affordable price. Then please let me know in the comments if you really want the pack. And then what I did is I just merged it into this thing. And this, the calligraphy, the shape, this I made it in After Effects because what I really think is After Effects has really good control over this kind of things, the masking and everything, which I find easier than working in Photoshop. So this really helps. It's not like you have to do in the After Effects. You can make this in the Photoshop itself, but what I think is easy is like what I did, so it's not a big deal. And then I just merged it with the clip. As you can see, I did merge it. I just made some duplicates of it and renamed it, to keep it organized. So this is what I did. And then what I did first we'll take the character, and then I added a glow. How I did the glow? So I'll just take a shape layer, adjustment layer, and then hit the blending mode to add. And then I take a brush. This size depends upon the character and how wide you want the glow to be, but the main thing is the hardness should be at 0, so to get a smooth brush. Okay, and then you just go tap. Okay, as you can see, this is green, but just assume if you want this color accurate, then you can see, as you can see, same thing. Yeah, so it gives a nice glow effect. I'll suggest you mess up with the opacity, how good it looks. In this scenario, I find the full potential, like full opacity is pretty much looking clean, so I just think this is better for this character. And then the edge glow. So for the edge glow, again you take a adjustment layer, and then as you can see, you just merge it. Okay, if you don't know how to merge it, then I'll just cancel it. So first you take the adjustment layer, and then you hit alt, and when you hover to the edge of this layer, you will get arrow mark. So what like this does is it merges with the character, and anyway you can brush it anywhere, but it won't brush. It will brush only in the section. All right, so using this you can just go touch. All right, understood? So this is the thing, like this is my this I found it easy for me to like make a glow and make it like it's really glowing, because just by this background glow it doesn't really look that great, but when you give an edge glow, it really intensifies the glows. Okay, you know what I mean. And the last this is the text. So how I make my text? So to make this kind of text, I'll just type Akira, and then I'll just hit Control T, and I'll scale it up. Maybe change the font to something else. Wait a sec. Okay. Okay, I'll just change it to Burbank big condensed. You can just find this font in the dev fonts. So after this, I'll just hit double click, and then I'll give a gradient overlay. I'll give a gradient overlay. You can pretty much use whatever you like, the thing you want. This is my setting, and then hit drop shadow. It gives the thickness, and then give a stroke, a small white stroke inside the thing, and then give a black stroke outside. Alright, or else you can give pretty much like any color you want, but sometimes only the two strokes are enough sometimes. And then hit OK. But to give this angle, you can make it like this. So you'll just and then convert it to smart object, which will give you a property to bend the perspective. So we'll just bend the perspective. It gives like pretty good. You just have to work with how you want it, like this, maybe like this a bit, something like this, or else you can just hit skew and then just put like this. So this gives a nice 3D effect, like the text are being turned into a 3D. And this is a thunder PNG. I just changed it and gave it a hue saturation. It was kind of a blue in the beginning, blue, and just give a purple like hue. And then I just gave it another shot, just making sure. And then I just gave a speed line. Again, this is in my personal pack. This like gives a comic effect, the speed thing. So which I really think is kind of nice, to give it some like extra effects to enhance the thumbnail. So this is what I did. This at last, what is like camera raw filter, I just enhanced a bit of exposure and then kind of contrast, and then hit some blacks, texture nearly to full, because you want the character to stand out, to have some texture and details, to enhance its details. And then a bit of clarity, so that the same thing, and bit of vignite, to exactly focus the thumbnail. And for the detail, just sharpening with some random, I don't really give the thing to this detailing. I just push down, like mess up with the values for like 5 seconds. I compare them, and then just it's good to go. And after all this, your thumbnail is perfect thumbnail. So this is how I do my thumbnail. So hope you understood. If you have any doubts related to this thumbnail, then please let me know in the comments. Again, this was not a beginner friendly breakdown, because I know you have to know some basics of Photoshop, or else you will really find it hard to understand what I'm saying. So those who got it will really understand what I said. That's what I believe. So this was it for the breakdown videos. I will see you in the next breakdown. Or if you want me to make a tutorial on making a thumbnail from the scratch, then please let me know in the comments. Until then, tata, bye bye.